the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely.
My name is Tanya Avrith, and I am the personal branding and digital communication teacher here at North Broward Prep in Coconut Creek, Florida.
What inspired you to get involved in teaching with technology?
What inspired me to become involved in teaching with technology was I grew up with technology all the time. When I was a kid, I had a 56K modem, and my parents had a Commodore 64 computer in our basement, which was pretty cool at the time. Nobody had that. And so I always was interested in playing with technology. And as a teacher, when I started teaching, I realized that my students were using technology, and I needed to make my class more interesting and updated so that they were learning the skills they needed to live in a world where that they were living in with all this technology.
Why did you choose to be a personal branding teacher?
Well, over the years, I've worked a lot with teachers and students, and I was teaching them about digital citizenship, and that's the idea of how are we using technology in an appropriate way. And I didn't think that was enough. I think after a while I thought, well, teaching them about being safe online is ridiculous. I think it's more important to teach them actually how to be online in a positive way. And so it was a perfect match when I was asked to teach here at North Broward, because it was something I was already really passionate about.
How did you start off with your career?
I actually wanted to work in television, and I went into communications in college. And I used to teach at I used to work at a summer camp with kids, and I realized that I didn't really want to work in television and that I really loved working with kids. And so eventually I ended up being able to merge the two passions, which was working with technology and video and communications, and then work with students. And so I went into education to become an elementary school teacher, and then I taught high school and middle school and all this stuff. So it's something that I was really passionate about, working with kids.
Where was your first job for personal branding?
For personal branding, I worked at a school district in Montreal for many years, and I was helping teachers use technology in their classrooms, but I was doing a lot of work with students as well and teaching them about how to harness the power of social media. So I probably started teaching similar topics about 9 years ago in 2010. But now this was my first official teaching job, teaching a class called Personal Branding. And I don't know any other schools out there that actually teach this class the way that we teach it here at North Broward.
How long did you know that you wanted to study technology?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've always been interested in communications, and I'm not a coder. I don't do that back-end stuff that I think a lot of people think technology is. For me, it's more about media and multimedia and how we use technology to communicate. I look at it more from the design and the visual storytelling element of technology. So I think that's something I've always been interested in since I'm a little kid.
How long were you teaching for?
I've been teaching since 2006, so this is my 13th year teaching. Well, teaching or working in education, because I spent some time consulting and working with teachers, but 13 years that I've been in the teacher world.
Do you have anything else to say to the young kids listening?
Well, to the young kids, to the youth, I think that you need to be creative and to realize that you have a voice, an important voice, and don't waste it. Share the things that you're passionate about. Don't wait until you're older to think that you can do things later. You are powerful. You have a voice now, and don't feel that you can't share your passions and share what's important and do what's right now.
She's really cool, she's really funny, and we all love her. So.
She doesn't make me do my work.
It's one of my favorite classes. We get to explore our creativity.